Hey, good morning. My name's Colin Archi. This is my wife, Karen. We're happy to present to you today Archie's Acres, which we hope to be, or will be, a national farm brand, but with a local footprint. And what do I mean by that? Imagine if you went down the block to Whole Foods and you bought the finest herbs and leafy greens you could find. And then imagine you went on vacation to visit friends, maybe in New York or San Francisco, and you guys want to cook dinner, and you went to Whole Foods and found those same leafy greens and herbs with the same quality. And imagine you knew those products were grown using some of the most sustainable and water-efficient techniques available. And now imagine that they weren't grown in a centralized location distributed through the United States, but they were grown in a community that they were bought in. That's what I mean by a national brand with a local footprint.
Now imagine that every one of those farms was owned and operated by a transitioning combat veteran that has returned from combat to transition into sustainable organic agriculture as a career.
How do we get there at Archie's Acres to develop a 1-acre turnkey greenhouse model that is not only extremely efficient and sustainable, but we standardize the operating procedures, which we believe can be rolled out in every community within the United States. We teamed up with Whole Foods, who is our current and largest buyer of our products and is invested in this program through the local loan program, who is also working with us to ensure we have points of sale in every community that we develop in.
After Colin transitioned out of the military in 2006, we created the Veteran Sustainable Agriculture Training Program, where we train transitioning military in sustainable organic agriculture. We have a 6-week program that teaches them from seed to market and also teaches them business skills. We combine that with California State University, San Marcos.
Known obstacles. We addressed one, and that's ensuring we have trained personnel and highly capable people willing to fill these greenhouses and management positions. But the other obstacle that we see is something that we can't change is varying regulation when it comes to greenhouse production in every community. It's something we can't standardize, and our contractor in-house is going to have to tackle those in every community we wish to move into.
The other known obstacles is that hydroponic growing, certified organic, can be cost-intensive on the front side. That's why we're here today.
The opportunity, we think the greatest opportunity is to tap into the talent pool of the returning combat veterans. The challenge is, with the budgetary constraints and with the wars winding down and overseas, huge talent pools being forced out of the military. You as taxpayers invest roughly $1 million in everybody we train as a warfighter. And the high unemployment rate against those warfighters shows that we're not capitalizing those taxpaying dollars beyond the military service, and we're losing that human potential, and that's a shame.
Each 1-acre greenhouse represents approximately $1.2 million in gross revenue, but it offers the net profit of profit margins up to 20% plus. Also, each greenhouse has 10 jobs on that facility, which will equate to 25 jobs added within that community.
That's additional jobs.
The
team. Again, it starts with the returning combat veterans. With our relationship with Cal State and the military bases, we're able to train Marines, sailors, soldiers, and so forth before they leave active duty. So they're trained before they separate to either go off on their own and start their own business or work within ours for continued opportunities. But we've also have a great network. Starts with Major General Mel Spees, who retired just about 2 weeks ago as Deputy Marine Expeditionary Force Commander, where he commanded over 50,000 Marines and sailors and budgets within hundreds of millions of dollars. He's going to help us manage this rollout. His wife, Philomena Spees, is president of the Veterans Valor Fund, who works with us on training these individuals. Then we have Captain Ryan McGill, Major Patrick Keplinger, and Master Sergeant Ruben Villarreal, who's trained and ready to go to operate the first 3 of our satellite facilities.
We also have Jennifer Ostermans, whose husband is a Major General in the Marine Corps. She's introducing VSAT on every Marine base throughout the United States. Dylan Radigan has also joined us as a full partner. He's a successful financial journalist who started at Bloomberg News, created CNBC's Fast Money, and his own show, Dylan Radigan Show. He oversees the investor relations and the investment fund. We also have Dwight Detter of Whole Foods Market, who has been not only a personal friend, but guides us in our nationwide expansion.
And Jeff Spees is our in-house scientist to ensure that our product has the highest nutritional value, not only of one facility, but all our facilities. So we standardize the nutrition process as well. Our milestone, within 2 years, we want to have 12 1-acre greenhouses. 12 1-acre greenhouses form our region. And if we could prove the scalability, the profitability, the manageability of a region, we want to create many more regions after that 2-year mark. Over the next year, we want to build 3 1-acre greenhouses to, again, prove the management and the scalability and profitability of those 3.
Today, we are here to ask your help in building our first 28,000 square foot greenhouse on Archie's acres. That's why we're here.
We would like to thank you very much, and we'd like to ask you to help us impact the lives of the 1% of Americans who volunteer to serve in one of the most turbulent times of our military history. We're Archie's Acres at archisacres.com. We look forward to speaking with you.
Join us in making a difference.